A looming crisis. Climate change in India and the world. The planet is warming. Ice caps are melting. Sea levels are rising. Extreme weather events like floods and droughts are becoming more frequent and intense. This is the reality of climate change, a global crisis that demands urgent action. Rising sea levels threaten coastal cities like Mumbai and Kolkata. Erratic monsoons jeopardize agricultural productivity, impacting millions of farmers. The urgency of the climate crisis cannot be overstated. Powering a sustainable future. The rise of renewable energy. Solar, wind, hydro, and geothermal energy offer clean, sustainable alternatives. India has emerged as a global leader in renewable energy, home to the world's largest solar park, Bhadla Solar Park. The renewable energy sector is experiencing unprecedented growth. Transitioning to renewable energy reduces emissions and creates jobs. Nurturing our Earth's sustainable agriculture for food security. Agriculture is both a contributor to and a victim of climate change. Intensive farming practices release significant amounts of greenhouse gases, while climate change impacts crop yields and food security. Sustainable agriculture offers a path forward. Practices like agroforestry, crop rotation, and conservation tillage help sequester carbon in the soil, reduce emissions, and enhance soil health. Organic farming eliminates the use of synthetic pesticides and fertilizers, further reducing environmental impact. In India, organizations like the Timbuktu Collective work with farmers to promote sustainable agriculture practices. By reviving traditional knowledge and incorporating modern techniques, farmers are improving soil fertility, conserving water, and increasing their resilience to climate change. Globally, there is a growing movement towards regenerative agriculture, which focuses on restoring soil health and biodiversity. From small-scale farms to large agricultural operations, farmers are adopting sustainable practices to mitigate climate change and ensure food security for a growing population. Preserving our natural heritage. Conservation efforts in action. Protecting and restoring our forests, oceans, and ecosystems are crucial for combating climate change. Forests act as carbon sinks, absorbing vast amounts of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Oceans regulate the global climate and absorb heat. India is home to a remarkable diversity of flora and fauna. Conservation efforts, such as the Project Tiger initiative, have been instrumental in protecting endangered species like the Bengal tiger. Community-based conservation programs empower local communities to manage and protect their natural resources. Globally, there is a growing recognition of the importance of nature-based solutions to climate change. Reforestation efforts are underway to restore degraded forests. Marine protected areas are being established to conserve marine biodiversity. These efforts are essential for mitigating climate change and preserving the planet's natural heritage for future generations. Section 5. The role of technology. Innovations for a greener tomorrow. Technology has a crucial role to play in addressing the climate crisis. From renewable energy technologies to carbon capture and storage systems, innovations are emerging to reduce emissions and mitigate the impacts of climate change. India is at the forefront of developing and deploying clean technologies. The country is a leading manufacturer of solar panels and wind turbines. Electric vehicles are gaining popularity, driven by government incentives and consumer demand. Globally, research and development in areas like battery storage, green hydrogen, and carbon capture are advancing rapidly. These technological breakthroughs hold the potential to accelerate the transition to a low-carbon economy. Technology, however, is not a silver bullet. It is essential to ensure that technological solutions are deployed in a just and equitable manner, addressing potential social and economic disparities. Section 6. A global imperative, international cooperation for climate action. Addressing the climate crisis requires global cooperation and coordinated action. The Paris Agreement, adopted in 2015, provides a framework for international climate action. Under the agreement, countries have committed to limiting global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels, with efforts to limit the increase to 1.5 degrees Celsius. The agreement also emphasizes the importance of adaptation, finance, and technology transfer. International collaboration is essential for sharing knowledge, best practices, and technologies. Developed countries have a responsibility to support developing countries in their efforts to mitigate and adapt to climate change. The climate crisis transcends national boundaries. It is a global challenge that demands a global response, one that is grounded in solidarity, equity, and a shared commitment to protecting the planet for present and future generations. Section 7. Individual actions, collective impact. Every step makes a difference. While international agreements and government policies are crucial, individual actions also play a significant role in addressing the climate crisis. Every step we take to reduce our carbon footprint contributes to the collective effort. Simple changes in our daily lives can make a difference. Using public transportation, cycling, or walking instead of driving reduces emissions. Conserving energy at home by using energy-efficient appliances and reducing water consumption helps conserve resources. Making conscious consumer choices, such as opting for sustainable products, supporting local businesses, and reducing meat consumption, can also have a positive impact. By being mindful of our consumption patterns, we can reduce our environmental footprint. Every individual action, no matter how small, contributes to the collective effort to combat climate change. By making sustainable choices part of our daily lives, we become part of the solution. Section 8. The power of community. Uniting for a sustainable future. Addressing the climate crisis is not just about individual actions, it is about collective action. When communities come together, they can create a powerful force for change. Community-based initiatives, such as community gardens, renewable energy cooperatives, and sustainable transportation programs, empower individuals to take collective action. By working together, communities can reduce their environmental impact, build resilience to climate change, and create a more sustainable future. Local governments also play a crucial role in engaging communities and fostering sustainable practices. By implementing policies that promote renewable energy, sustainable transportation, and waste reduction, local authorities can create an enabling environment for community-led climate action. The power of community lies in its ability to bring people together, share knowledge, and inspire action. When communities unite around a common purpose, they can achieve remarkable results in the fight against climate change. Section 9. A hopeful horizon. Towards a climate-resilient world. The climate crisis is a daunting challenge, but it is not insurmountable. There is still time to act, to mitigate the impacts of climate change and build a more sustainable and resilient future. The solutions are within reach. Renewable energy technologies are rapidly advancing. Sustainable agriculture practices are gaining traction. Conservation efforts are protecting our planet's natural heritage, and communities around the world are uniting to demand action. The transition to a low-carbon economy will require a fundamental shift in our energy systems, our agricultural practices, and our consumption patterns. It will require innovation, collaboration, and a shared commitment to protecting the planet for generations to come. The challenges are significant, but so are the opportunities. By embracing the challenge of climate change, we can create a more just, equitable, and sustainable world for all. The future is in our hands.